What if one of the most famous miracles of all time, the parting of the Red Sea, wasn't just a biblical tale, but could have actually happened? Imagine being there, standing at the edge of the sea, with walls of water on either side, walking through as if on dry land. Could this really have happened, or is it just a story passed down through generations? Welcome to City on a Mountain. In today's episode, we're exploring the science, the faith, and the fascinating theories behind one of the Bible's most famous miracles. Stay with us to uncover the mystery. And if you enjoy content like this, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos. The story of the Red Sea, what the Bible says. The story begins in the book of Exodus, where Moses, chosen by God to lead the Israelites out of slavery in Egypt, finds himself at a dead end, literally. The Israelites are fleeing from Pharaoh's army when they find themselves trapped at the edge of the Red Sea with no way forward, and the Egyptian army fast approaching from behind. In this moment of desperation, Moses raises his staff and, according to the biblical account, the waters of the Red Sea part, creating a dry path for the Israelites to cross. As soon as the Israelites make it to safety, the waters close in on the pursuing Egyptians, swallowing them up and sealing the Israelites' escape. For thousands of years, this story has symbolized divine intervention, faith, and the triumph of good over evil. But the question remains, could this event have actually taken place? Faith and the miracle, divine power, or storytelling? To many people of faith, the parting of the Red Sea is exactly what the Bible says it is, a miracle performed by God. The idea of questioning or explaining it in scientific terms might seem unnecessary or even irreverent. Miracles, by definition, are supernatural occurrences that defy natural law, which means they don't require a scientific explanation. For believers, the parting of the Red Sea is a testament to God's power and His commitment to His people. It's a story that has inspired countless generations, reminding people of the power of faith in the face of impossible odds. But here's where things get interesting. Over the years, scientists and historians have proposed theories that might explain how such an event could happen in the natural world. Could faith and science intersect here, providing a possible answer without diminishing the miraculous nature of the event? The scientific theories behind the miracle. Let's dive into the fascinating realm of science for a moment. While some might see it as trying to debunk the miracle, it could also be viewed as finding a natural explanation that makes the event even more incredible. If the parting of the Red Sea happened due to natural forces, it doesn't necessarily rule out divine timing or intervention. It could show how the two are intertwined. 1. The wind set down theory. This is one of the most compelling scientific explanations. According to the wind set down theory, a strong, sustained wind blowing in the right direction could push the waters of the Red Sea, or a smaller body of water, back, exposing dry land. In 2010, a team of scientists conducted computer simulations that showed how a strong east wind blowing at 63 miles per hour for 12 hours could push back the waters of a shallow body like the Nile Delta, exposing a land bridge that could be walked across. When the wind stops, the waters rush back in, which could explain how the Egyptian army was swept away. What makes this theory fascinating is how it aligns with the timing in the biblical account. The wind could be seen as a tool used by God to create the miracle, blurring the line between science and divine intervention. 2. Tsunami or earthquake hypothesis. Another popular theory involves seismic activity. A powerful earthquake or underwater volcanic eruption could trigger a tsunami, temporarily pulling the water away from the shore before crashing back in. This phenomenon has been observed in modern times, and it could explain the rapid retreat and return of the waters described in Exodus. Some researchers point to the volcanic activity around the Mediterranean Sea at the time the Exodus is believed to have occurred. An earthquake-induced tsunami could have caused the Red Sea or a smaller nearby body of water to temporarily part. 3. The Red Sea theory. Here's a theory that stems from a potential translation error. Some scholars suggest that the body of water described in the Bible was not the Red Sea, but the Red Sea, a smaller, shallow body of water north of the Gulf of Suez. If this was the case, the parting of the waters could have occurred in a marshy, swamp-like area, making the wind set down theory even more plausible. In this version of the event, the Israelites didn't cross a deep, vast sea, but a smaller, more manageable area that was still life-threatening due to its marshy nature. The divine intervention would still be miraculous, but the scale might have been different than traditionally thought. Could timing be the real miracle? One of the most intriguing aspects of the parting of the Red Sea is not just the event itself, but the timing. Even if we could explain how the waters parted through natural forces, the fact that it happened at the exact moment the Israelites needed it is what makes it feel like a miracle. Imagine the coincidence of a strong wind, an earthquake, or a tsunami occurring at the precise moment the Israelites found themselves trapped. The real miracle might not be in the mechanics of how it happened, but in the timing that allowed the Israelites to escape just in time. This raises the question, could miracles be natural events that occur at exactly the right moment? If so, does that make them any less miraculous? Or does it demonstrate a greater orchestration of events that we can't fully comprehend? Symbolism and cultural impact. While the question of whether the Red Sea truly parted will likely never be answered definitively, its cultural and religious significance is undeniable. The story of the Red Sea is more than just a historical event. It's a symbol of liberation, hope, and faith in divine intervention. For many Jews, Christians, and Muslims, the parting of the Red Sea represents God's willingness to intervene on behalf of His people. It's a story of deliverance from oppression, a reminder that even in our darkest moments, faith can carry us through. And even for those who don't view it through a religious lens, the story holds power. It speaks to the human desire for freedom and the hope that, no matter how dire a situation might seem, a solution or miracle might be just around the corner. Can science and faith coexist in this story? At the end of the day, the parting of the Red Sea is a mystery that blends faith, history, and science in a way that few stories do. While science may offer possible explanations, it doesn't necessarily take away from the power of the story. For believers, the event will always be a testament to God's power. For scientists, it's an intriguing puzzle to solve. And for the rest of us, it's a story that continues to captivate and inspire no matter how you choose to interpret it. So, what do you think? Could the Red Sea really have parted? Or is it a story meant to inspire and uplift? The beauty of this mystery is that it leaves room for both faith and science to exist side by side. If you found this journey through history and possibility as fascinating as we did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to City on a Mountain for more thought-provoking explorations. Join our growing community and let's continue to explore the mysteries of the universe one story at a time. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.